hopefully that is quiet enough. It doesn't overpower my voice. Let me quiet it a little bit more. I feel like the fan is a bit high. Okay. So it's probably way too quiet. Okay. So, I guess I'm back. I mean, I was really just gone for a week, but it's kind of random. I don't know. So yeah, I'm back. I'm gonna just kind of doodle. There's not really much to talk about, I guess. Like I don't know what really to talk about whenever I'm like not playing games, or kind of even whenever I am. Um, so I just kind of want to draw today because to be honest, I've been kind of like in I don't really feel like playing as many games. Like I haven't played Marvel Rivals since the last time I streamed it, which I don't even know when that was. But yeah, I don't know. I'm one of those people who is like a hobby rotator. I go through so many different hobbies, and like I don't really stick to one. So that's kind of why I wanted like my streaming to be like me sharing all the different hobbies, but I feel like since I started off with so much like gaming stuff, it's gonna be very boring for people to watch me like crochet and stuff. But if you want to see me, I guess you're gonna have to kind of get used to it a little bit. Um, but yeah, I guess I do have a little bit to talk about. I don't know. I don't know. But yeah, I don't even know what I want to draw. I haven't drawn either in like forever, kind of. Like I literally drew from here. That one is like atrocious. To this newest one, which I didn't even finish, but and then I kind of like haven't drawn again. So whatever I draw is honestly, it's probably gonna be a little rough. But we're gonna just go in with something I haven't really drawn much of. I literally have only drawn it one other time, and that is food. I feel like that'd be fun. So let me start a new canvas. And my hands are a little moist, a little not sweaty. I just put on some lotion just to make sure I wasn't ashy, and I can tell, like you know how you like it just gets in your hands. Okay, but yeah. Oh, and this is I said I was gonna do an art stream like 2 weeks ago, but I mean it's here now, right? So yeah, I mean if you're into art, like this is your opportunity to get some I don't know some sketches or something done. I don't really know. I don't really know. What if you can draw with me? I guess. But yeah, okay, we're gonna close that. I guess I could explain a little bit. I use Ibis Paint. That's what you're seeing on the screen. Um, so that little window you just saw is the reference window. But right now there's no references. See, that's one. I don't think I have any other ones, but it's kind of cool how you can like make it humongous. You can even do what is it? Color drop, which is quite nice. So yeah, okay. I don't know why I'm showing you that, but just in case you're not an art person and you just came to vibe, then now you know. Now you know a little bit more. Um, but yeah, so we've got some music in the background. Hopefully, it is not too too loud. Oh wait, I need to change my stream elements because it says that I'm streaming Marvel Rivals, and today I'm not. Okay. Let's take a look. See. Wait, can I even edit that? Should be on just chatting. Oh, I don't know how to change that actually. Hmm. Well, I guess it's fine. Oh wait, maybe it's in. Maybe it's. I'm looking at the wrong spot. Oh no, I can't change it here either. Okay. I mean, that's fine. But yeah, okay. Okay, let me show you what I want to draw. Well, what I want to start off with. We're going to kind of start with like sketches. I don't know really what I'm going to do. I'm kind of nervous to draw on camera, especially since I, I'll show y'all one of my like art process videos or whatever, or a little bit of it. It looks really questionable at the beginning and it kind of comes together more at the end. So, or actually, if you really want to see some, go to my Instagram. Here, I'll write it. I'll write it for you guys. Oh, wait, let me switch to something legible. I really like this pen. On Instagram, it's at Jules Art. Oh, Jules underscore. Why is it so artist arc? And that is where my art stuff is. If you want to see that, okay. But let me pull up the picture. I just wanted to draw like cute. Oh my gosh, cute food that I've seen on Pinterest. So like, I see things like, oh, I don't know if you'll be able to see it on my phone. It's like this like little. It's because the camera thing. Oh no, you can kind of see it. Anyways, it's some cute like bear-looking bread. I don't know. It's adorable. I see like I don't think this is a bento box, but it gives the same vibe of like a little breakfast. Kind of see it. Like if I did it like that. I don't know. It just looks so aesthetic, I guess. Aesthetic food, that's what I want to draw. Okay, wait, maybe I can show y'all one that I okay, that's kind of how it looks. But yeah, it's kind of hard to show you guys. But yeah, I get most of my references and stuff from Pinterest. I know a lot of people aren't, or a lot of artists aren't too happy with Pinterest right now because it has a lot of AI um, art on it. But I'm not in. I wouldn't say I'm a real artist, so I'm not too worried about that. And I mean, it's food, so I don't think that's too big of a deal. Okay, well, let me erase that. I don't think there's anything else. Okay. Okay, now I'm like, okay, we gotta start. We gotta start. I'm nervous. That's the other reason why I haven't honestly streamed. I am a very apprehensive person, I would say, a little bit. And that makes it really hard to start things. It also is probably part of my procrastination issues. I don't like that color. I'm like so bad at color picking, color choosing colors. So I'm just gonna keep adding colors until I find one that I like. Actually, I kind of like that one, but it doesn't look so brown anymore. I don't know. I want it to be like those look the same. Okay, we're just gonna go with this. Sometimes, most of the time, whenever I sketch in like either a color that's in the picture, which is like the brown, or black. Honestly, because I tend to go back over it and erase it. But I guess you guys will see. So I'm gonna start off with I'm just gonna draw one of them because I feel like I'm just gonna draw a bunch of different foods on here. So I'm gonna just zoom in to one corner, and I'm gonna just do a little bit of should I do an outline? I should. I should. I tried not doing an outline. We'll just say that didn't go so well. That it was not. It was questionable. Okay. Wait, okay, now I need to get comfortable because otherwise I won't be able to draw properly. Okay, so I think this is, I want to move my keyboard is really, what if I just lean it up against my screen a little bit? So that I have more room because I have a small little desk. So there's not a lot of space to put my thingy ball. Okay, well actually I'll leave this down. Okay, yeah, that's better. All right. Okay, now we're actually gonna start. I don't know what I'm gonna talk about, but I'll try to talk about something. Maybe I'll talk about my art process. I guess. Okay. So we started with a sketch. My sketches tend to, I don't know. Actually, I don't know where I was going with that, but I don't know if I've like spoken about. Oh wait, did it disconnect? Because it looks the same. Hold on. Let me make sure it's still connected properly. Oh, you guys get to see. Oh, maybe it isn't. Okay, wait. Let me double check. This is my first time doing this, so oh, reconnection successful. Yeah. Okay. We'll just. Oh, did not mean to do that. Window. Okay, let me turn that off for a second, and let me re-sign in and see. Hopefully, we don't have issues because it's kind of the app that I'm using to connect them. It's kind of finicky, low-key, and that would really suck. Let's close that. Another app is already running. Okay, wait. It's gonna take a bit of a second. Let's turn it back on. I guess I can make it where y'all can see my wonderful face a little bit better while I fix this. Please don't give me issues. I actually kind of like this DMC. It's like I think it's lofi music, and it is quite nice. Okay, let me just restart my computer. Just no fun. We literally just started. It's okay though. I'm already having issues. Not feeling too hopeful. The only other way to stream it was like to stream it directly through I think like the Windows, but it's so laggy. Oh, I kind of feel like I need to sneeze. I'm good. Good now. But okay, I guess while we wait for this to restart and see if it works, hopefully. Because if not, I can just play. I guess I can play some game or something. But art. How did I get started? I mean, I feel like everyone's taking art classes in like elementary and stuff, right? So that's kind of where I started, and then I started drawing a little bit outside. I never took it too seriously or anything like that. Um, but I did like drawing until middle school. In middle school, that's whenever like you could tell who was really good at art and who wasn't. I didn't take any more art classes, by the way, either. But I had friends who were in art classes, and I saw their art and I saw mine, and I was like, "This isn't for me." I was like, "I'm not good. I'm not even taking art classes anyway." So then I stopped drawing, and that I pretty much stopped drawing until like high school ish, like sophomore year. I started coloring, but I didn't draw anything. I just did a lot of coloring. I would draw like once a year. I'm not even kidding. I would like just once, once a year. I'd just like in the middle of the night or whenever I'm up like really late, I'd be like, this would be a great time to draw something. Um, so I started coloring quite a bit, and then one of my friends said, "You must be really good at drawing since you're always coloring and stuff." And I was like, "Nah." I was like, "No, not really." And that kind of made me think, what if I just draw for fun all the time, like I do coloring? So then I drew a little bit more, but not like I drew like twice a year then. Okay, it was really intense schedule, drawing every day, twice a year, just twice. So yeah, and then about I would say almost a year ago, whenever I got oh wait no, this happened before. Hold on, I think I have the actual sketchbook. I can tell you, I can give you some dates. Hold on, let me grab that. It's in my closet, so let me grab that real quick off screen. Okay, it has been grabbed. The Never Seen Before. Okay, wait, let me show you. These are the coloring books I used to do. I literally still have those in it. I tried to be creative with the colors, I guess. That one's. Ooh. But yeah, I had a lot of fun. This one's quite full. Not all of these are done by me. Yeah, that one is. I didn't like that one. I like this one though. This one's kind of cool. I actually really like this one. But anyways, you get the point. I didn't color much in this one. It's pretty empty, and a lot of them aren't done by me either. I did this weird strawberry cat thing. This rabbit. It was kind of questionable. That one. I did this one. I added the little background split. Oh. Oh, I did this one. I like Black Panther. Okay, I should do that one, and then well, someone drew over the eyes, but it was actually quite cute before. So yeah, I did those. That's what I did in high school, and then I started drawing a bit. Which one did I start with? Ooh, ooh guys, that is not cute. Okay, this is gonna be like a progress thing. I don't know if I should. It's really bad. Let me see if it'll connect. Let's check if this will connect before I expose myself. Real. Because that would be crazy. Okay, let's see. Hopefully it works. Because, um, okay, let's see. Oh, it looks like it worked. I did reset my computer. So let me fix my wall screen. Or my wallpaper. Oh no. Why is it being like this? Okay. Alright. I think we're just having connection issues in general. I was trying to exit out of that thing, but it's all good. Okay, we'll go back to this. But okay, wait, let me give you an idea of how far I've come. Okay, so this was done from scratch by me. As you can see, I started off. This was me trying a different technique because I personally start with like a full on sketch of where I want everything to go. For this one, I started like how I guess a real professional does. Even though it didn't look so good at the beginning, it took me forever to get it to look like a face because I never started blank. But this is where I started. This is what I started with. She looks like a potato, and her head is like unproportionately large compared to her body. I don't know when this was drawn though, but that was probably middle school, I think. But let me see. Oh, I drew SpongeBob. I didn't even really watch SpongeBob much. This is supposed to be like a mermaid out of the water. But yeah, so that's kind of what my art look. Oh, this one's another like horrific one. It kind of looks like that one girl who drew the. It's that meme. What is it called? Um, what is it? Like her parents are making fun of her because she can't draw or something like that, and she's her mom's like, no, that it's he's laughing at, or he's complimenting you in French or something weird. I don't know, but yeah, this is kind of how I used to draw. And then oh, okay, what kind of started me to get back into drawing was actually if anyone knows um or if anyone was present for the Eyes Cupquake like art streams, that is what got me back into drawing because I would draw while she was live streaming. And then I got into I didn't really draw much in this high school. I started drawing a bit more. Let me see if I have anything on here. I think this is the most recent one. Oh, I do this, I guess. This isn't even. I have like a more recent. I have another TV show character. This was supposed to be me. I feel like it's not so accurate anymore. But I used to think this is how I looked. I thought it was pretty accurate back then. Do we look like twins? I don't think so. I don't think so. Trying to see. What else? Yeah, I didn't do much in this one. Trying to think because I have an actual sketchbook that I've drawn even recently, but I don't remember because I stopped using sketchbooks. To be honest, I started just doing digital art. But okay, you can kind of see the process. I had to fix her whole face because it was a little messed up. I'm kind of tempted to go look. Let me see. Oh, I found it. Can I consider myself a real artist? I kind of have a lot of sketchbooks for someone who's not really an artist. Okay, then this is whenever I started, January 2024. So over a year ago. This was the first time I actually started drawing like seriously. That was after, or I don't. This was a little bit like this was kind of when PewDiePie I think started his journey. But I drew like that. Here's another. I was just drawing like anime-ish looking characters. This is me trying to draw faces. Oh wait, maybe you couldn't even see it. That was kind of quick. With hairstyles and stuff. I really couldn't draw very well. I definitely couldn't draw faces at angles. I still kind of can't. And then this is me trying to draw some more hairstyles and faces at a little bit of an angle. Some hair. This girl posed. Okay, so then did that. I started drawing like bodies a little bit, I guess. I don't know. Like poses. And this person, I drew that in the car. This is still in January. I was drawing like a lot, like almost every day. And then I drew this in February. I thought that one was kind of cute. But I still couldn't draw faces at this point. I don't really know what changed. I drew this in color, or colored it too. Did this in color. Some mermaids again. Classic. Okay, let me see. Okay, this is whenever I started like getting serious because I started actually studying. End of February. like for a few days before my birthday, and I did some schools. I started doing art studies. I love Ayoub style, so I said from Ayoub. I redrew one of the characters. I think I might have changed the colors a little bit. Started drawing some more faces. You can kind of see that one bled through. And then I drew and colored this. This is my first time actually fully coloring something. But yeah, after that I started getting more serious. I even started drawing hands. And that's the start of my journey, I guess. Some of these are actually not so bad. This is kind of more accurate to how I draw now. So we got some faces. I started using purple and more colored pencils to draw too. I don't know, this is probably boring, but it's okay. Let's survive, I suppose. Is this one. And then I started doing more gesture drawings and some like still life, which I'd never really done before, which wasn't so bad. I keep forgetting which one I'm flipping. But yeah, I have another disconnect. I don't know if y'all can see this, but it's supposed to be a boat and then like a monster, sea monster or something. Yo, rate my drawings. That's my birthday. When's your birthday? Okay, I think I'm reconnected. Yo, shit. So you're an artist. Okay. Yes, I guess. Why is your chat not showing up in my OBS? I was literally like, I guess no one's here. So I was just talking to myself. Oh my god. Hi, welcome in. When's your birthday? I missed it. I didn't see the chat. Is it in February or March or January? I don't remember what I was talking about. I was talking about so many different things. But yeah, that's kind of the last of the paper ones. I really stopped drawing on paper and switched to digital art, and that's where I really found my passion, I guess. Semi-passion, because I kind of stopped. But I also drew this whenever, what was it, the Dallas Cowboys cheerleaders did their show, and yeah, I didn't give her a face, but I gave her an expression, I guess. So she's kind of faceless. And then I did like the sketch and then redrew it a little bit bigger. See, first sketches first day back, because I tend to do like I tend to go MIA and like come back, and I'm like, oh yeah, right, I did this before. This one kind of got messed up because there's a page in between this, and someone else was using marker, and it messed up her face. But this one wasn't so bad whenever it was still like legible, I guess. Her scarf does look questionable though, I will say. Makes her neck look even longer. But yeah, that's my little histoire of how I started drawing. I don't know. I just felt like talking about it, especially since we were waiting for the for this to pop back up. But now that it's up, we can just kind of go back into drawing a croissant or something. I'm like, I gotta start off small because otherwise I'm gonna be way too nervous. Wait, let's see if it's reconnecting. I think it's fine. No. But yeah, okay. Wait, what did I do with my... I use like this random stylus from Amazon, and then I have another one. But I feel like this one's a little more sleeker and better than this one. So I use this for like school, the thicker one for school. School related stuff like note taking, because it feels like an actual pen. Okay, let me pull up my picture again. We're just gonna kind of go into it, I guess. Okay. Okay. So, croissant, right? Oh no, are you kidding me, guys? It refuses to let me draw. It's paused again. Again. I wonder if it's because I'm in the app full screen. Let's see. Oh, I don't have to type that part. Oh dear. See, it's doing that right then. Okay, at least not show that. See, this is the main reason I haven't done an art stream because I just streaming from. I'd probably need a capture device, honestly. I do not have one quite yet. I think it's this. Let's see. Ever since I updated my laptop, it's just been a pain in the neck, just a bit. Yeah, I think it's just this laptop. I am curious about the birthday though. The birthday thing though, because we might share birthday month. If you're talking about the February. So to all the people who are February too close, you know, it's far enough that you still get a second gift. Especially if it's at the end of the month. And Valentine's, we have Valentine's as well. So I'm just having connection issues across the board. Ah. Okay. Hopefully things are fine now. Okay, yeah, it is. All right. I'm back again. We're just having connection issues with everything. It might be the internet, to be honest. And it doesn't help that I think everyone else is on the internet and we have quite a few people home right now. And I think everyone else is playing games as well. So it gets a little hectic. But let's see if we can get anything working. If not, we'll just play a game, which isn't a big deal either. I literally haven't played any games, to be honest, in a bit. So I wouldn't mind that. I don't know if I can play Marvel Rivals right now, though. Um, it says it's open, but I don't see it. Let's see if this helps. Okay, yeah, we're just gonna play a game. You know, it'll make things easier. I'll try to figure it out, or just I'll buy a capture card and draw that way with you guys. Because whenever I actually start drawing, then I have issues. So let's play a game because that actually seems kind of interesting. You know, you get a little art history, or my art history, and then we can go into some gameplay, which isn't bad. Okay. The question is, what game do I play? Because I haven't played any games in a bit of time. I feel like I'd be too. I actually have Barony because I played that in like a year ago with my brother, and I feel like I'd be kind of scared to play that by myself. I kept dying to boulders. Like, why? Why is that game so hard? Maybe we'll go with 9 souls. I mean, this was not bad. We'll see. We'll see. I really wanted to draw though, but I don't think it's gonna work. Maybe I could see if there's a different way to connect it. Wait, I'm just having connection issues all over. Wait. Let me put the music. Wait, I don't want to stream the game and then it's not working. I actually might just make this a little catch up. I don't know, like just chatting moment, and then just stream whenever no one else no one else is on the Wi-Fi tomorrow, because I keep disconnecting. Yeah. Okay. We're gonna have to take a pause on this stream. I think I'm gonna have to like stream tomorrow or something because I keep disconnecting, and I think it's because of the Wi-Fi that I'm on. Um, and we have two, so if I swap it, the stream's gonna end anyways, and I don't know. But yeah, so I don't know. Maybe I'll come back tomorrow with the stream. I guess this could be a little just talking, just talking because there was no doodling. And that low key is what I kind of want to do. So maybe we'll just talk while I doodle, and you just won't be able to see, which is kind of mid. You said rate my drawings. Wait, I actually want to see. How am I supposed to rate them? Or is it rate mine? Because that would be crazy. I would rate a lot of them zero stars. I feel like I'm a pretty heady critiquer. Anything before this year is definitely like max one out of five on my in my sketchbooks, especially in middle school. Those were borderline, borderline just abuse to the eyes. Okay, not so good. But like this year, I feel like I've kind of gotten a little bit better. So, well, noticeably better actually. Actually, I'm kind of an artist, just a little. Um, let's see. Yeah, maybe this is just a just chatting stream today, cause it won't let me draw. It won't let me be great. So, what was the other way for me to stream? Wait, can't you screen share through Discord? What if I did it that way? Oh wait, might be up to something. Let me open the app again. But I really think it's just the internet connection isn't so good. Is it? No. I've typed this password in like 20 times and I still can't remember it. Oh, there's been a development. Oh, sorry. Oopsies, guys. Okay. If you see my lock screen, I like it because you know if you tap on the different elements, then it tells you about them. But okay. Anyways, let's go to ibis. Okay. Let's see. We'll give it one more opportunity to work. I need one more thing open. Okay. So I can make sure it's actually live streaming because this time I'm having a bit of connectivity issues. Okay. We'll see. Yeah, after the next reconnect, if we're still having issues, then I'll just wait until I buy a capture card to do any art stuff. Okay, let me pull up my photo that I wanted to draw. Oh, it's still there. Thank goodness, because I don't think I have this one saved. Oh, my computer's very finicky, or not finicky, picky on its orientation. And it has a favorite. Some people don't have favorites, supposedly. I feel like parents do have favorites. I don't know. I find it hard to believe that I'm not the favorite. No, I'm kidding. Okay. Ah! Did not mean to press that. Okay. Just gonna set my phone against the keyboard like that. It actually looks kind of fun to draw. Okay. Now I'm like, okay, I gotta actually draw now. That's crazy. I'm just gonna go for it. It's kind of looking croissant-ish. You add a little bit of a French accent to it. It's a little weirdly shaped, but I can probably fix that after. Oh, that's huge. Let me make that smaller. Huge eraser. It's being obvious, like cut off. I should do some challenges or something in the future, but I'm still kind of on my art journey. I can't draw anything outside of like people. I tried drawing backgrounds. It's kind of hard. It's quite difficult. I'm on the edge of the page. It's fine though. One thing I love about digital art is that you can move everything around. So that's kind of why I made the switch. Because if I wanted to, I can just lasso this and just scoot it over just a little bit. Oh, it's kind of hidden by. Okay. To be fair, the picture doesn't show the rest of the croissant. Okay. Now I got it. Okay, it's got a little face. Do not like this. Yeah, that's fine. Oh wait, okay, I should do. So I use layers, which help a lot because I tend to make a lot of mistakes. But what I'm gonna do is, oh wait, actually I don't want to do that. Change my mind. I'll go a little bit lighter. Color it in. I think I want a different color, actually. Some really bad coloring in. You would think after all the coloring I've done that I'd be good at this. Nope, not at all. Oopsies. Okay. I still can't color inside the line. I just want to erase that. Okay, and then I think someone's knocking on my door. I'm gonna take that as no one's there because they didn't respond. But okay, that's kind of croissant colors. Listen. Picking colors is kind of hard. Okay, so we're just gonna go with this. I'm gonna go with this brush, and it's supposed to look more bronzy. How does one make things look more bronzy? You add orange. No, you don't. You don't do that. Don't do that, guys. Wait, I kind of like this color-ish. What if we just make it like less orange? Like here, maybe? Oh, y'all can't see the reference pic, so that kind of gives me a little bit more grace. Okay, we're gonna go with this here, and then I'm gonna darken it up a bit. I also do like, or not, maybe not. We just turn down the opacity a bit. I'm just gonna kind of wing it. I haven't really drawn much food, so the expectations aren't very high for me, or they shouldn't be. If your expectations are high, guys, you're gonna have to lower them for me just a little bit. Okay, and then I don't know how that happened. Well, actually, do. The not so great thing about drawing on tablets is that sometimes it picks up your fingers instead of your stylus. Okay, it also has a very light, pale color. We'll go with this. No, I don't like this color. We're gonna go with, what about this? Yeah, that works actually. I like that one. It doesn't look so desaturated. We're gonna kind of get the colors in. Okay, I'm gonna merge them so now they're in one layer. And I'm gonna make another layer on top. Okay. Yeah, we're just gonna go in with it a little bit and then I'm gonna turn it down. Oh, I forgot the ear. Well, okay, I'll do that. I'll do that last. Yeah. We'll add the face of the croissant looking thing. The bear face last-ish. Maybe I'll add it in a second. I almost forgot that I had to do that part. Oh, I feel like I need to sneeze again. Oh. Bless me. Hey. Oh my gosh. Speaking of sneezing, once in class, I'll never forget this because it was just so embarrassing. I do not like sneezing in public. Just like how people don't like farting and stuff in public. I am one of those. I don't like sneezing and I definitely will not I will hold it in. Um but I needed to sneeze and I have allergies, so this is like common. This is a common occurrence. But I couldn't sneeze. Like I didn't want to. I guess what the easiest way to say it, I didn't want to sneeze, but I needed to. And so I ended up sneezing. I didn't really, oh my gosh, it's disconnected. Hmm. I'll wait for it to reconnect. I think it is reconnected. Okay. Oh no. Oh, it is not. Can't laugh, but it's kind of how it. Oh gosh, guys. Okay. My croissant. Okay. Well, what we do is we do not falter. Okay, let me and reconnect. I couldn't even make it through a croissant. Okay, y'all can see me again. Yeah, it's just bad internet, and I think maybe the connection is struggling a little bit more because I'm trying to do a little much by connecting these over the internet as well. Close that. Oh, I'm looking at my thing sideways because my keyboard is sideways like that. Okay. Oh, I need to sneeze again. Are you kidding me? Okay. We're gonna put this under everything else. Un croissant. D'accord. Okay. I think we're good. Anyways, that story that I was telling you guys about. Essentially, my teacher, after I sneezed like 3 times in a row, he was like, can you just sneeze normally? Cause he was like, you're holding in your sneeze, and I was, cause I didn't want to sneeze. And by doing that, he brought more attention to the fact that I was sneezing, and that was something I just didn't want. I didn't want more attention, and I sat in the front too, so like I really couldn't tell you if everyone was paying attention or not. But like the fact that he called attention to it just made it like obviously people were looking now, and it's not like I can look and be like, oh, who's looking at me, because I'm in the very front row. Like my teacher's like, not arms lift distance away, but pretty close. So yeah, that was a great moment. It didn't help at all, but it was kind of funny. I guess it was kind of funny. It wasn't that bad or that crazy of a moment either. I don't know. Okay, we're gonna go back to drawing because I kind of forgot where I was going with that story, but yeah, no one likes sneezing, and yet here I am. I have to do it like every day, especially if I go outside. I will be sneezing all day. All day. Okay. I'm probably really not helping with the stream because I have like I have so many tabs open. And I'm not going to close them, to be quite honest. I need them all. I need them all. Okay. Okay. Dun dun. This music is kind of a vibe. I love lofi beats, but I normally only listen to it if I'm studying, and it just gives me a little bit of PTSD because I'm normally studying. I am like one of those I study last minute people, and that means most of the time whenever I'm studying, it's because I have a test. I kind of messed this one up a little bit. It's okay though. We are going to slowly fix it. I feel like I'm going to need a whole color change though. I don't think I like the colors anymore. But maybe we'll just stick with it. Yeah, I don't like the colors. This is the other great thing about. Hold on, I'm gonna merge them. Honestly, I don't know. I'm not just working on one layer. I'm gonna be like this. I can. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Color balance. Wait, what was it originally? I just want it to be more like that. Just a little more red. Just a little more red. Okay, actually, I like that a little bit more. Okay, we're gonna take that color. We're gonna add it here. But yeah, I just try to trust the process. If it doesn't turn out right, then I just pretend it never happened. So we'll keep that same energy. If this doesn't turn out right, the stream never happened, and it's just for the people who were here, who were here for the actual stream. Maybe I won't even post the video. It'll be taken down. Okay. Okay. I don't know if I like the colors. I don't know. I'm kind of picky. Wait, actually. I don't know. What am I not liking? There's so many parts. Oh wait, this is an eraser. So many parts I really can't pinpoint exactly. Dun, 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 dun. Okay. It is lighter at the bottom, but not this color. Maybe it's like this color. I don't want it there though. definitely more yellowy, I guess. I wonder if I can make this more yellowy. Like this. I don't know if I like that. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. Right? We'll just trust the process. That's what I try to remind myself. But yeah, I've never really called myself an artist because I feel like that's kind of offensive to people who take it much more serious. But then I think, like, I don't know. Kind of same thing with like all my hobbies. I don't take any of them super seriously or do them on a regular basis since I am like a hobby rotator type of person. Like I go through different phases, but just like very often. Like I tend to only do or like play something like if it's a game or something for like a month. Marvel Rivals was an exception. I've I've only played games for like a few days normally before that, and then I just never played again. Um, but like that one kind of had me in a chokehold a little bit, just a little. Something about that game. I don't know what it is. Why is my oh it was charging? I forgot. And pulled it off the charger. Plug it back in. Ta-da! Okay, but that's why it's kind of hard for me to like I guess identify with those things. I'm like I don't know if I'm really an artist or a gamer. I'm just kind of chilling, just kind of vibing. Oh, why did I put this color here? Maybe I'll just use this color. Yeah, it's not really looking very croissant-y, but I think it looks interesting, and I can live with that. This color that I like. Oh, and then one thing I do sometimes if I'm doing like an art study or if I'm drawing something I haven't, I'll like add the reference photo in and actually do color pick to see how off I was with color choices, I guess. Because that's probably one of the hardest parts for me. That kind of gives it away, I guess. I'm on the eraser again. Okay, wait. Let me go get a tissue because my nose is starting to run a bit. Video capture. Okay, let me grab one. I actually have some in my room. Yay. Okay. So, I forgot what I was talking about. But I'd say I'm an artist of sorts. I'm a part-time I'm dabbling in arts. Just like I dabble in, well, that one's a little more questionable. Not dabble. I was a violinist. That was something I identified with. I was a violinist back in the day. But I just have not practiced. Like, it's not the same whenever you're a part of an orchestra and just doing it on your own. It's not the same. It's not the same at all. So I would say, I don't know. I would say I have no idea what I am. Who am I? I'm having a life crisis. Crisis. But not really. Okay. Um, that doesn't really look. Okay. I like one side better than the other. I don't like this side. And I think it's because of how I did the shading so weird. Like this is pretty simple, straightforward. You get the so I'm gonna mess up this side so that way they match. You know? Okay, wait, hold on. Let's get this color. I'm gonna increase. actually. Okay, I'm just gonna fix this side. I think it's because of how I was doing the light and shadow. It's a bit weird. Okay, this one is much darker than what I was doing. Okay, so let's give it back its color. That is much smaller. Do this. Crop this. This smaller. And on this color. And then same thing with this one. So in order to get that kind of crisp line, here. Then do a light color. That part looks a little bit better. And then once again, oh, am I on eraser? This happens all the time. See, that's also another great thing is the backspace. Hopefully I don't look too crazy because there's not really a light on me. So we just got the overhead light. It's actually kind of got like a weird side. Weird side glow. That looks a bit. That looks exactly like it did a few seconds ago, but that's okay. Okay, I wanted to add like a yellowy. Yeah, like that. Kind of. Kind of yellowish. I don't know. Is it? Kind of is. It's okay. I'm just gonna go for it. This be. I don't think I like that. Nope, that's definitely don't like that. You know what? I'll leave it as is for now. Okay, so oh wait, actually, that is such a creepy noise. Just a little bit. The door opening. I did not notice that the first time this was sleeping. It wasn't that creepy. It just kind of made me like, my brain was like, who in their right mind? Okay, what I want to do is give it some sort of texture, but I don't actually. How does one do that? Is the question. Yes, maybe use like this color. And kind of. I really just try several things, see what I like. And I don't think I like that. I don't know. Do I like that? I don't think I like it. I think I like it on the sides, but not so much on the main part. I don't know if that makes it look doughy-ish. Just move out the color a bit. That kind of looks like a croissant, no? Like it kind of does. Okay, let me get rid of the stray marks going on. Okay, yeah, we only have one layer. I can just erase it directly. Oh crap, guys, I can't see. I can't see. I am blind, so I can't actually see that well. I know, shocker. The girl who wears glasses cannot see. It's crazy. Hopefully, getting rid of any stray marks. Getting rid of the ones I can see. I don't know. I know I was a little bit outside of the lines, but even though technically there are no lines, you know. Hopefully my voice is loud enough because I noticed I was watching the past stream and I noticed that I kind of sound a little quiet compared to the background music. And that's no good. How did this happen? Okay, well, let's just fix it. I guess. There, all gone. Okay. Well, that is my croissant. Now I'm gonna add the like bare features thing, and then we're just gonna move on to something else. This isn't that bad. This is my first time drawing a croissant. I feel like that's not that bad. It doesn't really. It kind like if someone had to guess what this was, they would think it doesn't really look like a pumpkin, right? It's not too orangey, no. Or like, I feel like they could guess it's some sort of baked something. I don't know. Maybe it doesn't look. I don't know. Okay, it's fine. Yeah, it's fine. Okay, I added another layer so you can add the face to it, just in case I don't like it. I'm just gonna go with a brown, a little bit more saturated, and I'm gonna go in with a different. I have so many. These are the brushes that I use, right? But I probably use the soft pastel and the jelly the most. Everything else is occasional. I used to use the marker one quite a bit, but I don't need to use that anymore. Okay. We'll give it its. Oh, wait. That's a little close. Okay. So the eyes are very far apart to make it adorable. That's kind of cute. It's got a face. Then it's got this, where it's with a nose. I feel like I might have put. How did we get another? How did we get another dot? See, this is why I needed a second layer. Look at that, a perfect circle. A perfect circle. If you've ever seen one. This is looking kind of weird. Okay, wait, hold on. Wait, no. Okay, we're just gonna. How big is that? And then we'll move the eyes a little bit closer. It's looking weird, guys. What if we don't give it a face? Should be fine. Why does it look so nice on there? And then I try to maybe okay. We just gotta trust. We gotta trust. Okay. Okay. Then it's just literally got kind of this, but a little bit more red. Oh, that's a little too red for the. That isn't very cute. I don't know what to tell. I don't know what to tell you. That is not quite giving in the way I want it to give. Well, first of all, its eyes a little. Give it a little bit bigger eye. I don't know. Hopefully, I'm not missing any chats. Cause I see the ones from like 10, but I just have not seen. I haven't seen anything else, so I'm going to assume there's no one chatting. Okay, so that's the assumption I'm making. I apologize if I am wrong. They used red, not this red, but like a maroonish. Maybe not that red either. I'm more. Okay, I think that one's fine. They literally just did like this. Oh, that's kind of cute. That's kind of cute. It's little plushies. I don't know. Maybe it's because it's missing its head. That might be why. Or its ears. I feel like this needs to be higher. Did I even move it higher? Where was it before? Yeah, I did. Okay. And then the next thing we do is give it its little ears. What color? Do it here. Oh. Wait. Just make it bigger. That's one. I wonder how they shaped the bread like this. Is this an AI photo? I actually cannot tell, to be quite honest. Except for whenever it comes to, like, people. I can't tell so much with things. How does one bake bread like this? Oh, did I make that? Must have made that really small. Okay, it's kind of got. they are the same color. Tee-hee-hee. The color I want is this. Kind of. Maybe not. I guess it'd be cool if I did like a fun facts, maybe in one of these streams. Fun facts about me that you probably would never find out if I didn't tell you. You would never find out. Is that like three-dimensional? I never really drew, like I feel like a lot of people drew shapes. I never really did that, so I can't really, shapes are kinda, I don't know if my shapes are shaping. Does that look spherical? That kind of does. That kind of does. It's kind of cute. How did this happen? How did that happen? Just erase it. This is why we use a second layer, guys. Okay, you see, the thing is, I'd have to draw that a second time. But if I didn't want to, which I don't particularly want to, I can just do this. Copy. And wait, how do you paste? Oh, wait, just give me 1 second to remember how to work this. I don't remember. Oh, well, okay. There's another way to do it too. This is how I normally do it. Let's see. Just go like this. Oh, wait. Actually, I do remember. It's here. Paste. Bam. Move it over. Give it a little spin. I just forgot for a second. And then there's 2 ears. And then I can merge the layer. Okay, well, at least make this part. Oh, I'm still. Bless me. I'm still on capture. Okay. Then I'm gonna do this. And it's a little bear croissant. That's actually so cute. How long did this take me though? How long did this take me? And then we gotta fix. Hold on. We gotta fix this part of the croissant because why does it look like this? So what you do is you just erase a little bit. Because it needs the little maybe I erased a little bit too much from here. Oh, not an eraser. Okay. And that is my little bear croissant. That took me no time at all, and it looks so questionable. But it could be worse, okay? Oh, that's still the eraser. I don't love it, but I don't particularly want to throw it across the room if it were a real object. It's not the worst thing I've done. The only thing is, it's not really. I don't know. Actually, I kind of want to keep working on it, but I feel like not much is going to change, if I do. So I'd rather just do that off stream and work on something else. I can always show you guys too what I change. I do want to do give it the little. I don't know if I like that. No, I don't like that. And we go back. I think I like it at the top, kind of. I think I put too much yellow at the bottom. So this one I have to change down. I don't know if I added this color. No, I did. I don't know. Oh, whoopsies. I just feel like it's not really croissanting in the way I need it to. Just want to fix this little dent. Hide the fact that I can't color inside the lines because that is kind of hard for some people like me. Okay, we're just gonna leave it. I don't know what I would rate this. Like if I had to rate it, it's the colors are kind of weird. I'm not gonna lie, they're a little crazy, but it's kind of like orange. I think I don't know. It wasn't brown enough. It wasn't brown enough, guys. So I'm brown. It wasn't brown enough. Okay, we're gonna move on. That was the croissant. It's kind of cute though, but it's not quite croissanting. One more thing I could have done though is added some shading for this. Okay, we're not gonna move on, right? Wait. I said I was gonna move on, but I changed my mind a second ago. How do I want to? Actually, let's go a little bit lighter, a little bit smaller, just so subtle. I don't even know if I like that. I don't like that. This is pretty much what my art process is like. Do I like that? No, I don't, actually. I don't like it at all. Let me see if I want to add. I feel like I'm not so good at making things look as 3D as they are. It's okay, you can't even tell. Okay, we're gonna leave it alone. We're gonna leave it alone. We're gonna move on. And we're going to forget about it. Forget about it. There's a lot that I would change, but okay. Okay, that's the croissant. We're gonna see what else I would like to draw. Dun, dun. Oh, these are cute. Okay, I said I wanted to draw. I saw like a latte, and that was kind of cute. But now I'm seeing. Oh, I accidentally pressed search image. I see a lot of things that look kind of cool. I don't want to do anything hard because then I'm gonna stress. Okay, these are cute, but I don't know what those are. That one's quite glossy. Like, look at how good. See, this is entirely I. Oh, you can't even see it. It's kind of hard to show you, but oh, there's a tutorial, guys. I'm gonna save that so I can redo this. Okay, I will have my redemption arc with this croissant. Um, this is cute too. Okay, wait, I gotta focus. I gotta focus. Let me get out of here. I'm not doing an art study. I'm not doing an art study right now. I just wanted to draw something. What do I want to draw? What food? I still want to stick to like desserty, cute foods. Oh, these are so cute. Okay, okay, okay. Let me get out of that. Okay, this looks kind of. This looks really good. I said I wanted to draw dessert. That kind of looks like a whole meal. Hmm. Whoa, that is really glossy. I wish I could like show y'all as I'm scrolling through what I can see, but I'm not there in my streaming career where I know how to do that. So, okay, this looks doable. This is not dessert. I changed my mind. This is someone's like this is such a cute little lunchbox thing. So I guess I'll describe it because I don't know if I'll be able to show you guys. But they have like sausage, one piece of broccoli, a tomato, um, an egg. I don't know much. I don't know if this is like an omelet folded or something, and then rice underneath with like ketchup and stuff. I don't know if that's this whole part is like the egg, and then that is like ketchup they put on top with or I don't know what it could be ketchup or it could be what is the other? There's so many red sauces. Some red sauce. I don't know if y'all can see that. This is what I want to draw. It's actually someone. It looks like a bento box of some sorts or a lunch box. It's just so cute. It's so aesthetic. So we're gonna draw that. But I'm actually allergic to eggs, so I don't know if that's an omelet or like if that's just. I don't think that's scrambled eggs, right? Because that's like I've seen scrambled eggs before, so I'm gonna say that's not scrambled eggs. It just looks like I don't know, like they cooked it and just. Where's the egg whites though? Like where's the? I don't know. Okay, we're not gonna think about it. I'm overthinking it. It's not that serious. Okay, we are gonna draw that. We're just gonna draw that under. We're just gonna ignore the thing above. Okay, so we're gonna go to a new layer. We're actually gonna start off with the same color. Crazy. I actually like this color. It kind of looks like the bento box color. Actually, I want this color, but I want to make it more red. Yep, this is the color. Oh, oopsies. Okay, the thing is, I can't draw circles. But you know what? Instead of copying out because they do have like a circle tool, I'm gonna draw a circle. Okay. Or I could be super smart and just do this. Actually, I don't want to do that. Actually, I might do that. I thought about it. Let me increase how big this could be. That's kind of huge. Humongous. Okay. We're just gonna make it this big. It's not circling. Ah. It's kind of circular-ish. That's fine. Okay, then see I did it like this because I can just add the rice. Alright, the rice isn't even white anyways. It's more of a tan. What does their rice look like? I don't know. Their rice doesn't really look that color. I wouldn't say it's this color. It's a little bit more yellowy. Okay, we're gonna go. Let's see what this looks like. Nope. Okay, I like the last color more. What if we make it a little bit? It's supposed to be whitish. Okay, we're gonna leave it like this. You can only see the edges of the box, sort of. Anyways, you get the point, right? Okay. Okay, you're the inspiration. Okay, anyways, you get the point, right? We don't. It doesn't have to be perfect. It doesn't help that I'm using the jelly brush. It's like a curved or like it's kind of hard to get just straight lines. So I should probably use a different brush, but I don't like the other ones. I don't like the other ones as much. I'm trying to talk louder, but I feel like that just I don't know. It's kind of hard. Okay, let me actually switch brushes. Which one do I want? This one. Dun, 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 dun. Okay. I just don't want it to be so weird. But I just don't have a steady hand, guys. I didn't have the stabilizer like all the way up. I just don't got it. Okay, whatever. Anyways, that's fine. It's whatever. It's rice. Okay. Okay, so we're gonna create another layer. So it's kind of like the bottom layer, I guess, of sorts. And we're gonna add. This is the hardest part. Is the colors. Okay. It's like a. It's making me think I'm colorblind. It's like what color is this? It's just hard to like. I can see the color. I just can't find it. Okay. Can't find it whenever I'm trying to find it by myself. Okay, it's kind of like this color. A little bit. I'll start with this as the base color for the sausage. It's not really this color, guys. It's not really this color at all. It's okay. This is one. Goes all the way to the edge. Ah, how did I get that mark on the thing? Okay. I'm gonna do this and draw the second one. So they overlap. This one hides behind the broccoli. The one piece of broccoli is kind of wild. I'm actually obsessed with broccoli. I feel like some people have told me it smells like really weird or they don't like the smell of broccoli. I personally can't smell many things just because of allergies. So I think it smells great because it doesn't smell like anything. It doesn't smell like anything to me. But I really love broccoli. I would never choose to have just one piece. Like if it's up to me, especially lately, I've been trying to eat more healthy. Um, so I've been having a lot of broccoli. I have a lot of broccoli, guys. Like a lot. But I still love other foods too. The door opening sound it's gotta go. Why are they trying to they give me the creeps? Okay, I'm just gonna swap to let's see. Needs to make sure it's like stream friendly. DMCA free. Okay. We'll go with this one. I just cannot with the door like it's giving me the creeps just a little. It's making my skin crawl. Hey, okay. Maybe I'm making them way small. I'm making them really small, aren't I? It's taking up a pretty big portion of the this portion of the thing. I don't know. I don't know. It's taking up a pretty big freaking portion. We're gonna put it. I don't know. Okay, we're gonna put it here. Let's just readjust. Get rid of the selection. Just erase it. Round it off a little bit and just make this one a little bit bigger. See, I'm thinking too hard. Okay, let's go for it. Okay, I'm just trying to get down some of the colors. Well, I guess not really the color because that's not the color I will be using. Okay, I don't know. What color is broccoli? It's kind of looking a little dark. We'll use those two colors. Oh gosh, I didn't even think. I'm gonna have to figure out how I'm gonna recreate the broccoli texture. I literally probably should do honestly like a study of trying to draw trees and stuff because that is really freaking hard for me. It's a little bit wider. This is a very rough sketch of sorts. Maybe I should have sketched it first instead of just going straight in with color. I did one drawing where I just went in straight with color. Now I think I'm her. Maybe I am her. Maybe that's just what I haven't failed to realize. I'm her. Okay. Got another one over here. It's got like a second part. I don't know. I just can't believe it. Just one single piece of broccoli. At least that's all I can see. You know, maybe I'm judging them too hard. Maybe they do have several pieces of broccoli. Okay. See, this color is more accurate to the tomatoes looking. I think it's tomato. Uh, uh, well, actually, I might start with this color and go a little bit. No, that's not the color I want. Okay, deeper. More saturated. Not that saturated. Actually, what does that look like? Um, it's gonna keep moving it up until I get there. I don't know if I like that. I don't think I like that color. I don't know. I'm trying to think like what would be. Oh, oopsies. Because it kind of does have this a little bit in it. Oh no, it's doing that thing. Oh no, it's not. It's gonna do it kind of like. To make it. Okay, I was like, wait, I haven't checked the stream. Okay, so we got the cherry looking, the cherry tomato. I keep saying cherry. I meant tomato. But it kind of looks like it. I don't know. I'm just gonna stop while in my head. Just leave that thought in the air. Okay. The reason why I have the slider color is because there's a highlight, but the highlight is low key kind of like a Okay, anyways, move on to the next part. This is just like the rough, very rough sketch. So I can find the colors. Start off with yellow. Go more into the. Oh, my phone's gonna die. I do not accept. Okay. Yellow. A mellow yellow. Oh. Oopsies. This is a bit bright. That's a bit desaturated. That'll work. That will work for me. Okay. Very crispy looking. Maybe the tomato, it was very much smaller. So we're just gonna go for it. My little bear. Okay. This is actually so chill. Like the terrible line quality kind of adds to its food effect, you know? We got some healthy greens over here. We got the protein and fiber over here as well. Some protein. Some more protein with the eggs, right? And then a lot of carbohydrates with the rice. A lot of carbohydrates, guys. They should add more protein. No, I'm kidding. They actually have quite a bit. Okay. Okay. This is coloring. Okay. So as far as colors go, which ones don't I like? I think I'm actually the least happy with this color and this color. This kind of so the sausages are a little like not burnt, but like you can tell they're cooked on this side. Whoopsies, didn't mean to do that. On this side. So that's kind of where I get this like reddish color from. It's like a reddish and then there's a bit of a brown or like a darker red. I guess we're just gonna slowly kind of add a little bit of details and stuff. I don't know. We're just gonna kind of go with the flow. Okay, I want to switch to my favorite brush, as I told you guys. Soft pastel. Kind of like this color. Yeah, I kind of like it. I wish it was a little bit. Yeah, that's kind of perfect. So that'll kind of go here. It's not super crispy or anything like that, but oh right, I was supposed to change the base color. Whoopsies, I get carried away. I actually don't hate this color. It's just a little bit lighter. Maybe even, let me see, even lighter than that. Even lighter than that. Even lighter. I don't know. That looks pink. Pink. Okay, I'm gonna stick with these three colors. I'm just gonna go with it, you know? Yeah, we're just gonna go with it. Okay, I need to create the squares because I have to actually cut out the pieces. Cut out the pieces. Because it is cut a little bit. I mean, you can't see that part. So then, gonna get very dark. So dark you actually can't see it. So maybe a little shadow here. It'll come together, guys. Trust the process. Let's also because the broccoli is. Wait, what did I do? Oh, we're good. Blocking the light from the sausage. Focus on one at a time so I don't get too carried away. Okay, the other thing, so we gotta cut this into pieces. So we need, how do I want to do that? I'm gonna use this dark color. Create the line. I need a lighter color than this. Because the inside of this is quite, oh, it needs to be even lighter. So you can really tell the difference. Okay, yeah, that works. I think this color is fine. I'm not really sure how to make burn marks look like burn marks and not like a weird discoloration thing, but we'll work our way through. Ah! It's looking a bit weird, but it's okay. Shadow. I don't know. I'll kind of go with that. I'm locked in, guys, a little bit. Trying to make this look decent, but it's kind of hard because I actually don't know what I'm doing. I'm just adding colors, guys. I'm starting to feel stressed because it's looking a little questionable. Okay, but we're just gonna go for it. Yeah, we're just gonna go for it, and I'm going for it, and I'm still going for it. Okay. So this one, see, that doesn't really look quite how I want it to look. I think it's that color choice. I'm gonna keep it light for now. I think I'm gonna use one of the tools to get the shaded part. You're actually not gonna be able to see this part very well, and it's just straight shadow, pretty much. It'll come together more as we go. See, I told you guys, I warned you, my art process is a process. So you can't say I didn't warn you in advance of what you're getting yourselves into. It's non-artist art. semi-artist art process. See, I don't like how much darker this is looking. Okay, next thing. I just want to get the cuts kind of make that really small. See, once you see that, it kind of you would see it on the other one a bit. Well, that's a little bit much. Let's see. Okay, let's leave that alone. Leave it alone. Okay. Surrounding is gonna be. We're gonna have to completely. Well, we'll figure it out once we get there. Okay. Yeah. No need to panic yet. Just quiet. It's gonna look really weird for quite a while because I'm gonna have to figure out how I'm gonna make it look. I'm gonna make it look how I want as I go. So it kind of goes in phases. Okay. Do y'all see the vision? I don't know. I don't know if y'all are able to see the vision. How long? We're 2 hours in. Okay. You know, I don't know. I don't know, guys. I might have to finish this another time and come back. It's 12. I kind of messed up my sleep schedule though. Actually, I was gonna stream way earlier, but I fell asleep. I was watching a video on YouTube. It's like, have y'all seen these? Like, it's really bad K dramas essentially. Like the YouTube production, like it's giving not even high school project. It's so horrible. But for some reason, I kind of like watching them. And so I was watching one of those, and I didn't like this color at all. Actually, and I fell asleep. So yeah, I was kind of, I was planning on streaming regular time, but it just ended up that way. That's a late stream. But you see, the thing is, I can draw for hours. The reason why I had to stop drawing, because I used to draw, I stopped drawing for good, into this year. I said I stopped, kind of, I haven't drawn so much this year, but, the end of last year, I was drawing quite a bit. I was drawing so much that I was kind of neglecting my schoolwork a little bit. I would draw, I'm not even kidding, for, 7 hours. Not straight, but, I wasn't doing any schoolwork during that time. And the worst part is this is my, school laptop, right? So I would go on here to do schoolwork, and then suddenly my drawing app has just popped up on my screen, and I forget that I had school. Well, it's not that I forgot. I just was like, well, I'll do it after I finish this. This isn't going to take long. That's what they all say. I was addicted. It was a lot of fun, though. But I feel like I have more fun with hobbies whenever I have something I need to actually get done. It's like a stress reliever. But it also is causing my stress because I'm procrastinating with doing the hobby. I don't even know if that looks kind of chopped up. It's okay. This one just has a little one. Okay. Yeah, I have no idea how I'm gonna make this look good. We're just gonna kind of. Oh, wow, this is really high. Is it? Someone. Oh, it's thunderstorming. Wait, is that the music? Or was that outside? No, that was definitely the music, right? I don't even know what I just heard. We're gonna ignore that. I apologize that it's so choppy. Yeah, I'm looking at it on the stream. It's looking a bit choppy, guys. But as long as it's working, I feel like that's fine. Okay. And then it's gonna be super dark over here. But that's gonna take me a bit to work up to. I don't know how I feel about it just quite yet. This one's gonna be a rough one. I can already kind of feel it just because it's something I've really never drawn before. I think I've drawn some Swedish treats. And the bread wasn't so difficult. Maybe I should have stuck on that topic. Okay. Look, yeah, I want to copy and paste, and I might just. Oh no, it is thunderstorming. Or not. Wait. Yeah, it's not raining. There's just thunder or lightning and thunder. My phone's the what is it like? Oh, it's raining. Like the weather, like the weather one where it shows you like what the weather is outside. Stormy weather. Those are kind of good vibes though, you know? Okay. 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 This isn't the worst starting point for this sausage. Okay, we're gonna move on to another part and come back. We're just gonna kind of go, I guess, like back and forth between different. Wait, I shouldn't have done that. Oh wait, no, that was fine actually. That's one that was kind of bothering me. Okay. I'm not gonna copy and paste. I'm not gonna do it. It's very tempting, and I will say, on any actual drawings I do, I normally do. But we're gonna kind of, because this one's completely different, so I kind of have to draw this one. It's better to just not give myself the crutch. Ah, it's itchy. Okay, I'm probably gonna turn this dark brown into an even darker color, like closer to black. That's what it's really supposed to be. But here we are. Okay, we're just gonna we're gonna do this one really quick. Super fast. Just wanna see the darkest parts. Kind of. This one actually doesn't have a gap anymore. And the burns. Okay. Trying to think, is that right? That look is kind of accurate. The thing is, okay, wait, that's not the worst. Why does it look better whenever I'm rushing? Okay. I'm not even rushing, but like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm just, maybe it's because I'm thinking too hard normally. Okay. So I like how this one turned out a little bit better. Go with the jelly. Oh, that's way too big. That's not quite where I want it either. Okay, it's here. Like here-ish. Small one. This one's not so dark. This actually needs to be moved over here. Just so it looks a bit more even. Okay, those are the cuts. And then, oh, I'm pressing the eraser again. Silly me. Okay, I'm gonna go back to soft pastel. We're gonna add some texture of sorts, I guess, to the hot dog, sausage thing. Just a little bit of shading, I guess. Okay. Just a little bit. Okay, and then this one's not as crispy as the other one was. Makes it just easier to get to the smaller brushes, which I'm using more often. This one kind of reaches up low-key. Low-key, why am I saying that? Okay. Okay, that looks like something. And then there's nothing on these ones. So they're just a little bit more shaded than the other sides. Yeah, it looks weird still, but I know it can help a little bit. Ah! Well, my phone's no longer dying, so I'll put it back in the charger. They use the same charger, so one's gonna die while the other one's semi-alive. I can't believe it didn't charge much, to be honest. That was on the charger, but that was also like a little bit. Okay, stop complaining to me. Stop it, bad computer. I don't want to hear your low battery complaints. Okay. Well, that is the sausage for right now. That might be all we get this stream so far, and then I'll give you an update whenever I finish it. But we're gonna leave it like that, and we're going to take a look at what do I want to do? What do I want to work on? Everything on this is actually kind of hard because it's like all textures. Okay. What do I want to do? The broccoli is gonna be just as difficult. Okay, we're gonna do the broccoli next. We're just gonna start off. We're gonna make it. Okay, we're gonna just gonna go for it, as one does. Just gonna go for it. I don't know. What's a light color? It just needs to be lighter than the rest. That's not even. That's actually that kind of works. It's really a lot of thunder. Okay, it looks like that, and then we go to my favorite brush. You know, since we're having to do textures, this is the brush that I use. You want texture? You're asking me if I want this brush. This is probably why I can't do textures, because I only use one brush, guys. Okay. Okay. We're actually gonna need a way darker color for the top. So we're just gonna use this here. And then this goes into the actual, and this is gonna need it darker. Maybe more saturated, dark. Okay. Let's fix the shape. Oh. Ah! Wait, actually, go back. What even is this color, guys? Like, you never have to think about color so much. I've never had to think about color so much. What even is this color? Actually, that is the color. This is the color. I'm gonna put it to the side just in case I have to go over it. Okay. That was pure guess. I'm not gonna lie. It's like I don't. It looks yellowish. It looks greenish. Y'all can't even see what I can see. That's why you don't understand. You don't understand. You don't understand, guys. Okay, we're actually gonna cover it up. Okay, I'm thinking what I'm gonna do. So I need a dark. It's kind of looky a little bit less saturated. I don't know. Okay, we're gonna go with this color. I like it. Okay, so we've got several parts of the broccoli, right? We've got this small one that is like right here, and it goes down a little bit. We've got this other part of the broccoli over here, and then the main part over here, and we're just gonna focus on telling the story, like the story of the broccoli. Okay. Okay, how does one describe broccoli? I want to get the colors down. That's kind of what I really just want to do. So we're gonna do that. We're just gonna do just that. This color's around here a bit. And then this color is a little bit more white, but we will add that in a second. Okay. That's the color that I want. I also want it over here. So when we go in and add the, I don't know how I'm gonna get the texture of the broccoli without, because I can't be bothered to draw the individual circles. This isn't realism. So I'm gonna figure out how I'm gonna do this. Doesn't have much of this. It does have kind of. This is the other part of the broccoli. You know, I would say broccoli is just like drawing a tree, but the thing is, I can't draw trees either. So that is probably where my struggle comes from. This part is all like just black-ish, or like a dark, very dark brown. So we'll add that in another time. Okay. Okay, now's the, how do we get it to look textured without actually drawing each individual piece of the broccoli? I think I don't think any of these brushes are gonna help me, guys. Maybe this one or the crayon one. Actually, that's perfect. Okay, that is so perfect. Yay! Oh my gosh, yay. Okay. This will help. Okay, I need to make it darker. Wait, this might not work out. Wait, hold on. Okay, you know what I'll do? I will create another layer. Okay. So this one is on here. Okay, you'll have to see that one. You'll have to just trust the process. I feel like I keep saying that because I'm having a hard time trusting the process. I don't know if this is considered cheating, but I feel like there's no cheating in art, you know? So, yeah. Okay. I wish I could control it a little bit better. But it doesn't want to be controlled. Don't like that. Maybe if we just do like a little. I don't know if that's giving broccoli. I'm kind of starting to have my doubts. It kind of looks like broccoli, right? I don't know. It's okay if it doesn't. It's okay, guys. You can be honest. I'll forgive you. Okay, that is my attempt at drawing broccoli. awkward, awkward laugh. Because I don't know if that looks like broccoli. Okay, but like, okay. So this is. Oh wait, I didn't even finish this part. Whoopsies. I don't have. I wasn't paying attention. I might be a little tired. I might be just a tad bit tired, guys. I'm definitely gonna have to finish this another time. And you know, oh, that's actually another thing, but it's okay. The Frenching as much. Oh, I was thinking a fun stream idea since I do know a little bit of French. Um, to like go on Discord and practice my French on stream. I don't know, cause that's kind of I like French, you know. We'll see though. Okay, that is the broccoli. That is all I'm gonna do with the broccoli, and we're gonna move on now. Okay. This color, I like this color. Oh, right. Okay, this was what it looked like before. After. Isn't that like such a glow up for the broccoli? Okay, I merged the two layers. So there's no separate layer for the broccoli anymore. It is now one. Okay, so I actually put this in like such a weird spot. So we're actually gonna erase it and move it over. Because it kind of goes like, should be around here. So we're just gonna redraw it. Oh wait, I'm still on that brush. I thank you very much, Charcoal Brush, for making my life less difficult. Because imagine trying to get that broccoli look without. Oh, I did forget to do something. Should I do it real quick? Okay, the last thing I needed was actually, well, I could do, I don't have to make it straight white, but, ah! It's like panic. Let me I'm gonna see if I like the look of it. Hold on. I'm actually gonna just take this color. Make it way lighter. Because there is like a third. It's a little yellow. How yellow can I get it? Am I on the charcoal brush? This isn't saturated enough. There's another color. That looks white. Hold on. Let me find the perfect color. It's like a lime-ish. This actually works. It's just a little highlight. It's not going to change much, actually. Okay, now look at the before and after of that. It just adds a little bit more texture. Might be a little too much here. Add back in some of this. Just turn it down a bit. Okay, yeah. I think I like that. Yeah. I'm a fan. So y'all are automatically a fan. Okay. Now back to what I was trying to do. Over here, I went to this brush, this color, and it's rounded, it does not touch. It is really thunderstorming, guys. That probably is why my internet was being so finicky, because like now, no problems. Should we put the cherry tomato on top? Is this even a cherry tomato? Is it just a regular tomato, guys? I don't know. This is not a circle. It's not a circle. It's supposed to be a little bit more rounded. There are a lot of foods that I am allergic to, and I'm also a picky eater on top of that. So I don't actually know. I've never had like just straight up tomatoes. The only type of tomato I like is ketchup. I'm not a big fan of tomatoes at all. Like I don't know how people can just like in salads how they have like the I would probably die. Instant death. Like instantaneously. I would combust from the inside. Okay. This is actually more like straight up, so we're just gonna use this. That's kind of what it looks like. And it sticks out of the bowl here a bit. But I'll leave it like that for now. That is a shape. I'm gonna take this. Or actually, I'm gonna get rid of this. Okay. See, this is the easiest ish one to to do. Oh wait, this is not the brush I want to use or the was it opacity? I want like a very take this color. Wow. Hello guys. Okay. The thunder is thundering. Okay. We hear you. You're heard and seen. It's kind of got, I don't know if this is too much. This might be too much. I think that's the placement I want for it. Now that I think about it, I have a lot of hobbies, a lot of different ones. And I am really bad at some of them. Like, I like to sing. You know, I feel like everyone likes to sing, right? Especially in the shower and stuff. I am probably notoriously bad at singing. But maybe I'll sing for you guys. I won't do that to you, actually. I won't hurt your ears. I'm not evil. Okay. Just get progressively better. Ah, this is supposed to be the easy one. I can't do it. It's actually not bad, okay? It's just weird. To be fair, even in the picture, it looks a little bit weird. Oh, that's not what I meant to do. Maybe I'm a little too shy with colors. Okay, because I think they might have just used straight up whites. Okay. All the shades of red honestly look so similar. I can't even differentiate what I'm doing here. So we're probably gonna okay, we're gonna leave it as is for now. I don't know. I don't know anymore. I might be losing my touch. Okay. This is actually kind of cute. Okay, the last thing that we're gonna touch up for today. Oh wait, we actually need to do something about the rice too. First we're gonna look at. See, there's a lot that needs to happen. Okay, I'll have to give y'all like an update after I fix this. So let me take a screenshot of the picture, so that way I have it on my phone. Okay, I want to do some of the bento. I actually like this color. That's quite fortunate for me. Oh. Okay. How does one? Kind of inclined to use this. I don't even know how to. I don't know how I'm gonna do this. Okay, let's start with the most like basic of the shading. I like this color, so I'm gonna put it over here too. I'm gonna make that. Maybe it needs to be higher actually. Okay, this color. I'm just gonna make this side. I feel like you can't even see that. How about we do this? Take this color, drag it down. Maybe not that way. Yeah, that's. What is the color again? A little bit. Oh wow, why does it look like that? Hold on. Hold the phone. Oh, you know what? I want to use this. I just want it to be a little darker. Oh, wait, you're supposed to make it more saturated as you get darker. My bad. Okay, yeah, this is the color. It's kind of darker on this side. So that's what we're gonna do. And then darker on this side. And lighter in the middle at certain parts, like here and here. And like everywhere, really. It's got this exact same red. Slouch in the middle for the sauce. Okay, that's the sauce. That is saucy. I'm actually gonna leave that as is. It's kind of cute. The blob. Oh, you know what I do need to do though? So, the mistake here is if you were to smudge it, it would not. I'd only be able to smudge it in that direction. Right? So, and I need a darker color. Okay. I want it a little bit darker. Okay. So I also got some green flakes, but we can do that last. Okay. Now I need to figure out Another texture. uh, I don't know what eggs look like in real life, so let me Google. I mean, I have seen them, but I don't remember. Like, what is this? Omelet. What does it look like? Is that picture's kind of grainy? Oh, my phone's blocking my speaker. Or speaker, microphone. Okay. My glasses are really dirty. I hope y'all cannot tell. Because I still can't see. Honestly, it looks kind of weird. Theirs are much crispier, though, than the one I'm seeing in the picture. That one looks so fluffy. Kind of like this. Kind of. Okay, I'm just going to use this as like my second reference. This isn't really helping, though, because I'm like, I still don't really understand what the... Looks like a... not a puzzle. What are those little... I don't even know. We're just going to go for it, okay? I'm going to grab this, and I'm quite literally going to be going like that all over, but in a very similar color. We're gonna actually do this on a second layer. We're gonna see how this works. Okay, this is my go-to strategy. You just create very crazy lines. And it kind of looks like, oh well, I can actually still see it quite a bit. And I can, oh, that's not what it's here. Duplicate layer. Color change. I don't know if I like this. That's 0. I don't think it did it. I don't know, but that wasn't quite what I was going for, guys. All right, the other thing I wanted to do is I didn't want it to cover everything. And then you go back. Oh, that's the eraser. Ah! I don't know. I don't know how I'm gonna do it. I'll probably have to do it a different way. Because that isn't quite giving how it gives on the thing. But it kind of does look like that to me. I feel like that's just like such a strange way. I accidentally made it, that one layer is too green. Okay. So let's go over it with this kind of color. You guys can see it at least. It's a little too dark. don't know. That's kind of I don't really know. That's all I had to say. I don't know. We're gonna go with this for now. We're just gonna kind of go with that. And I need to add one more color, which is this. Kind of go wherever the wind takes us with this one. This one's kind of the textures are hard. Like I don't freaking know. Okay, where it's the near the darker areas. Have this. It's like around them. I'll probably have to go and change this. I don't think I like it right now. But also, I'm gonna finish it as is, so we can at least get an idea of what I was trying to accomplish. See, it just looks like it's kind of giving me like yellow brains rather than an omelet sorts. Not really sure I can make this look a little bit better. See, this is why I'm practicing food, because I just don't have any experience really with drawing it. Except for the maybe few times I've doodled in class. Oh, I used to draw during class too. I didn't even talk about that. I used to draw whenever I need to do homework, and I used to do it during class as well. So some of my classmates were like, "Oh my gosh, you're an artist," and I was like, "Ha ha ha, yeah, totally, totally." But then I was like, "No, not really. I just kind of draw for fun." And someone was like, "Oh my gosh, you're really good. You should try doing commissions." And I've never been more flattered in my life. Okay, you think I'm good? That was crazy. She was so kind. Those are probably some of the chillest classmates I've had. I've been very blessed, like with the classmates I've gotten. They're very kind. They're very kind, as you can tell. I love them. Okay, like the flattery. So yeah. Okay, we're just gonna leave that side as that. I'm actually going to copy it, put it on the other side. You know what? You can just do this. Oopsies, didn't mean to do that. Wait, what is on you? Okay. Okay, it's been merged. And unselect. Actually, want to erase that. Okay, erase that. That's a no-go. Okay. Alright. I need to focus. Okay. So I get sidetracked. I wanted to duplicate and flip. See, this is the reason why I am no longer a traditional artist 101. Because I can do things like that. And I can just erase what I don't want. And I'm actually going to do it one more time because okay, duplicate. I was thinking how I wanted to do this. I'm gonna move this one. I'm literally gonna do it several times. I'm gonna duplicate. Like here. We're gonna duplicate it one more time. Or we'll actually duplicate this. Oopsies, that's add top layer. I've got so many layers. Let's see. Duplicate layer. Flip it. Move it a little. Very smooth overlap a bit. I'm gonna merge these two and those two. Where are these? Okay. Last thing I'm gonna do is this. This blends in a bit better. And we're gonna make it lighter. I don't like that. How do I want to do this? Okay, that was the color balance, brightness, low. That's very bright though. Let's go back to here. That's noticeably brighter. I don't know. I don't know if I like that. Let's see what else we have. I haven't actually used this, so I don't know. What's this doing? Actually? Oh, well. Like I don't know what I'm doing. Oh, these are the RBG. Okay, so this is red, this is yellow, blue, and probably green. Yeah, that's okay. It doesn't really look very different. We'll leave that for a second. It's just color. What else can we do? Imagine. Yeah. Layer style, draw, pixelate, transform. Oh, we'll leave it like this, and then I'm just gonna go. Am I already on? Just gonna make it blend a little bit more-ish. I hope your omelets aren't looking like this, guys. I'll feel bad for you if that's the case. I feel just a little bit bad. Okay, I'm literally gonna do the exact same thing for the rice because I'm not about to draw out all of that. I might. Oh, can I erase this? I don't know if I like. Ah! Actually, merged it. Okay. Might undo one more. Okay, if we don't have it, just looks like is what it looked like before, right? And then after, I don't know if I love it. I don't love it, but I don't hate it necessarily either. And I can kind of get rid of a little bit of the texture of this one. Oh wait, am I erasing? Eraser stroke. Okay. I meant to do this. Okay. I'm gonna leave it for now. I don't know. I don't know. Whenever I'm at a loss for words, that's all I've got. So I don't really know. Okay. We gotta add the garnish. I feel like a lot of digital art is finding ways to do things simpler. Because sometimes you just don't feel like drawing out everything. But I might actually. The garnish isn't so bad. I could make, I don't know what I press. It's chains. Whoa. It's a drippy bento box. Okay, anyways. Brush. We're gonna go, I'm gonna actually use this brush. I'm gonna grab some green. We're gonna do this on a separate layer. Where's that down? I like it. I think I like it. Okay. I'm gonna make this way smaller and way harder to see. Or actually, I like that one. This is gonna take forever. It's okay. Speed run. Okay, I think y'all can see again. Thankfully, it didn't disconnect. Because that would have been the end of the stream. I'm not gonna lie. I'd been like, okay, have a nice day. Okay, so a lot of them are actually connected, so we're just gonna connect them really quick. Hopefully the stream survives. I'll actually be very sad if it does not survive because of the bad weather. Gotta add some size variation, right? Make some smaller ones. Even smaller. Honestly, the talking in lofty music kind of throws me off a little bit sometimes. Because I don't think there's been talking this whole time, right? Other than the one guy. He's kind of like a motivational speaker, maybe? I don't know. A few stray ones. Yeah. Can't control the season. That's what it's looking like right now. I might have went a little ham. To be fair, in the picture. Let's go a little bit quicker. Okay, and then we need a darker color. And so, what one does, because I don't feel like, oh, I did it on one layer. Oh my gosh. I did not need to do that. It's okay. Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh. Okay. No need to give myself a heart attack. Not actually, but I would be very sad if this disappeared. I mean, after spending this much time, what are we, 3 hours in? I'd be pretty disappointed. Okay, we're essentially giving it some shading, some texture. I don't know. I don't know if it's even garnishing right now, but it's okay. It's also, we're also gonna need a lighter color too. Okay. And this one is even smaller. Okay, so most of the highlighted, oh, even lighter. So the highlighted pieces are near here. You can actually make this bigger. Okay. I might have made it a little close together. But we can just take some yellow, remove some of them a little bit, make it a little bit more dispersed. It looks very pixelated, I will say. I guess it's, yeah, I mean, kind of makes sense. Okay. I'm not mad at it. So yeah, I wouldn't have done all that work. You know what I just realized? I actually made this quite small. It's on the same layer. What if I just, or actually, I would need to, because then it would look weird. Didn't. We're gonna see what this looks like. I think that looks better. I don't remember what it looked like before. Okay. See, we're not even close to done. This is how it normally goes whenever I draw. Okay. We're gonna do something with the rice. And then I might have to call it a day for now. And I guess I'll do like an update or so. Oh, something. Thing about rice. Oh wait, am I doing this? Just create a second there. Just do a lot of nonsense. Just gotta kind of look like whatever it is you're trying to make it look like. See, it kind of looks like rice. If you don't look too hard. So don't look too hard, okay? Okay. And a darker color. Oh, not dark. Same color. Okay, this is fine. So I just kind of start doing like some weird marks. And now it really looks like there's rice in here. See that? Well, I don't know. It looks like rice to me. Okay. And then the things I would fix is probably like the sausage. Because I still don't like how that looks. I don't love it. I would also go and do the bowl, make it look more woody. And I didn't even do this part of the cherry tomato, the little stem, and then the shadow. It's all dark here, like this half. But I am gonna stop here because that's gonna take me forever. So I'm gonna finish it off stream, hopefully, and show you guys whenever I finish it. But yeah, I don't know. I wanted to do a little doodle, little draw with me, but now it is 1 a.m. It's 1:14. And I am a little sleepy, but kind of also just a little tired of drawing. It has been 3 hours. So I'm going to take a break, I guess, but like more so I'm going to be done streaming today. So thank you so much for watching. I'll be surprised if you made it all the way here, but if you did, thank you so much. Even if you didn't, still thank you. And I will see you guys. I don't know if I'm going to stream tomorrow, but maybe I'll stream tomorrow. We'll see how I'm feeling because, you know, I was a little tired of streaming, but not really tired of streaming. I don't know. I was just a little, I don't know. I was like, I don't know if I still want to do this. Don't know how I feel. So, yeah. But I'm feeling in high spirits. I'm feeling optimistic, if you will. So, I will be probably back on Wednesday. I'll see y'all next time. It's kind of cute. I actually don't hate it. I kind of wasn't loving it. I don't hate it so much. So, yeah. Bye.